night for the Rangers, a big part of that comeback was the Tarps off movement. There's a lot of energy down the left field line yesterday. Yeah, 2 separate Tarps off areas today. That group out behind the Rangers bullpen. One large-headed mascot. Got another group way up in the right field corner. 0-2 pitch. And that's strike 3 call. Man, just not enough dudes with their shirts off yet tonight. 9-0. Angels on top. There you go. Those guys are trying to help as well. Let's get everybody together. Rangers need the help.
Well, Ben Peoples coming into the game made his debut on July 4th with the awesome hats and jerseys, and got in 2 innings of work, 1 strikeout, no runs, 30 pitches and 21 strikes. A special debut where you can definitely keep that jersey and keep that hat and put on a new one here today.
It comes in a 9-0 ball game now. 7th inning underway with that fastball for a strike. Rangers making some changes. Osuna takes over in right field, moving from left, where now Smitty takes over there. He had to vacate second for Justin Foscue. And Peoples just off that inside edge there. 1-1. Well, been a long night for Rangers pitching tonight. And that one lined out to left field. Smith over and makes a catch. Guzman retired for the first out of the inning. Well, let's check in with Laura.
Well, guys, I asked Ben Peoples after his debut if he was nervous, and he said, you know, that was more than I ever imagined. You wouldn't pick the 4th of July, the 250th anniversary of the United States, at home in Texas to make your debut. So, yeah, I was a little nervous, but said it was awesome.
I would think, Laura, if anybody has told you they weren't nervous making their debut, they weren't telling you the truth. They were just trying to sound tough.
Do not trust them. One strike pitch, and that's a swing and a miss. 0-2 on Peraza.
It is always impressive to me when guys on the mound make their debut and they are able to command their pitches, because I can't imagine you've pitched with more of an adrenaline rush than your debut.
Right. It's a ground ball here. 2 up, 2 down. What now? When you go back to your big league debut, I've heard guys describe the nerves and just the sensation so many different ways. Some of them can't even feel your face.
Yeah.
So, like, what do you remember from that?
I can remember warming up, and I was a strike thrower and couldn't throw strikes.
Okay.
I come into the game and the bases are loaded. Never relieved a game in my minor league career in my life.
Oh, okay.
So first time bases loaded, nobody out. So that was different. You know, sellout crowd, a big league stadium, even though I grew up here in Arlington going to Ranger games, is so different after pitching, you know, 4 or so years in the minor leagues.
Yeah.
And you're just like, how come I can't control anything? I'm so geared up. I can just remember trying to give self-talk of calm down. In fact, pitching coach comes out there, I don't know, after I felt like 5 hitters, all got on base, multiple ways. And he's like, okay, hey, they're like, it's over, like, you're okay, it's fine, the rush is over. And I'm like, yeah, I haven't got anybody out. In my head, I didn't talk back. I was like, I haven't got anybody out yet, it's not over.
I can't believe you didn't talk back. I really can't. There's a strikeout of Siri. And Peoples with a 1-2-3 7th inning. So
really nice.
Good.
He goes with the off speed, commanding his stuff in his second appearance. Getting the chase. Home plate coverage presented by Firestone Complete Auto Care as we take a look at Logan O'Hoppe getting behind the dish. The dirt cam. Just a little bit out in front of home plate. Ball's in, coming down.
Well, bottom of the seventh, Mike. This is about the time things started getting interesting yesterday, and our little movement out in center field gaining a little momentum. Ryan Zefferjohn is on the pitch.
Did you ever think a year ago at this time that so many boys and men would be willing to take off their shirts at baseball games?
Well, one could only dream. 2-0. Those tarps are off. And you know, it's something that started with a Texas school, right? Stephen F. Austin and their club baseball team in St. Louis, probably a little over a month ago. This one fouled away, and they were just having a good time, getting ready for their big national tournament. Go to a Cardinals game and got a little silly, and people jumped in. Cardinals came back, became a bit of a phenomenon, and it's all over the place now.
They all know what to do too. They couldn't have all come to the game together.
No. I think the group that was way up in right field actually came down between innings. There's a strikeout looking one away. I'm sure that, you know, it's not always the easiest decision to make either, right? Because you don't want to leave your post.
Yeah.
In case the other group down low was going to come up to your area and join you guys.
They meet on the concourse because they're going to know who they are. It's the shirtless guys.
Yeah.
How much you talked about Stephen F. Austin's club team in St. Louis. That definitely had a major impact on what's happening here and around Major League Baseball. How much do you think the Tartan Army that they saw, like, oh, we can have fun at baseball games, we can stand up and do chants and cheer, and the players like it, it kind of gives us something to do and energy.
It brings it in, like what we're hearing right now, right? Just a completely different environment. I think when people saw how the Tartan Army took over crowds and made it so festive and fun, and other groups during this World Cup tournament have come in and changed the atmosphere in some ballparks. I mean, I'll tell you this much: all those people out there, they're having fun. That one's lined into left, and now Osuna's having fun. The Rangers have their second hit of the night. And that dude feels like he just got that hit.
Off-speed pitch off the plate. An old-school leadoff hitter, Osuna, puts bat on ball and lives with the result. Base hit, opposite field.
Pretty good effort there by Guzman. Almost got up to that one. Here's Diaz. He'll take up and out. Ball one. Everybody out there waving their shirts, making noise, and just basically acting silly. They're having fun, and they're going to talk about this game tomorrow with their other buddies, and probably come back and try it again another night. They're not real concerned that it's 9-0 right now. They're like, hey, we just got a hit.
I was talking to Sandler yesterday about when I would come to the game as a kid. I had no clue what the Rangers record was. You know, let's say from 1986, when I pretty much started falling in love with the game of baseball, through about 1992 as a, you know, elementary school kid and then a middle school kid. I mean, I just knew the Rangers were never supposed to be a playoff team. That was That was kind of what was happening with the Rangers from birth through at least the early 90s. So you're like, yeah, that's reserved for the Twins and the Athletics and Tigers and Royals. Like, I understand those are the good teams and they get to play later after the season's over. But it's like, I don't know what the Rangers' record is. I just want to see them play today and have a blast watching them do it and learn the game.
Yeah. So that's good attitude, Mike. Hoppy is going to challenge that last ball call, and he does get it overturned to a strike, and that will conclude Diaz's at bat. 2 away. So it brings up Nicky Lopez. Now, when you're playing in a game like this, and you can, even if it's just a portion of the crowd having fun like that and just making merry, like it's more fun for you as a player, right?
Absolutely. Now it's tough in a 9-0 game, but you know you have people here that are still into the game. They're rooting for you. They want you to get a hit. They want you to score a run. And it can be, in a 162 game season, it can be an energy boost when you kind of get to the park and you're a little bit sore and you feel like you have a little bit of lack of sleep at times, and then you get a group of fans that are out there screaming and yelling no matter what. It gives you an extra spark.
Bouncer down to first. Lopez is retired and the inning is done. Well, couldn't give him a run in the inning, but something tells me those guys are going to keep up the enthusiasm here as we move it along to the bottom, or rather to the 8th inning. All right, 8th inning has arrived tonight. 9-0. Angels on top. Robbie Ahlstrom will pitch here in the 8th.
11 2/3 so far in his 14 games. Looking for a 0 on the board.
Haven't had too many games like this year, Mike. Either way, the Rangers wash out on an opponent or vice versa, as we have seen here tonight. Ahlstrom begins the 8th with a strike to Logan O'Hoppe. Lord knows the Angels, they haven't had a ton of nights like this one, as this is in the air out to right field, and Osuna makes the catch, much to the delight of the fans out there in right center. Let's slide over here for Spectrum.
Spectrum Internet, the most reliable internet you can count on.
Here's a broken bat bloop over the mound, charging out of the bare hand Lopez, and he can't get it to first in time. And there's another base runner for the Angels.
Well, it's going their way tonight. This fastball running in on the hands shatters the bat into multiple pieces, and the ball softly lands. Oh my!
I mean,
how many shards?
I thought they stopped using wicker bats. What in the world?
There had to be 6 pieces that shot off of that bat there.
I hate to say it, but that bat is like, that's a bad piece of wood.
Are you sure it got a base hit?
That's garbage.
It is now.
It really is. Particle board? What is that? Here's Neto. And he bounces that one foul for a strike. Neto's had a night tonight. 2 doubles, a single. He has scored 3 runs. Part of a 9-run attack for the Angels today. 9 runs on 12 hits. twice. He led off an inning with a double and scored. That was in the first and in the fifth inning. Sixth inning, got a 1-out single and eventually came in on the Grissom double. 1-strike pitch, and that is low. I believe our Tarps off group is out there chanting, "Take it off." They might be talking to Captain. Come on, Captain, Tarps off. I think he wants to. But listen, you do you, Captain. You know what I mean?
Peer pressure.
Yeah, just all are welcome. Just come on out, have a good time. Don't feel any pressure. You don't have to. He keeps reaching. He wants to. Alstrom's 1-2 and a swing and a miss, strike 3. So Neto strikes out for the second time today. 2 gone.
Fastball up and away. Neto chases.
Here's the thing, those guys out there, they're dialed into the game too. Moments ago there, let's go Alstrom chants.
Well, when Osuna caught the ball, I thought maybe the Rangers just made the playoffs. And then they gave the Osuna chant. Osuna gave it back to him.
Oh, and 2 on Trout. Captain's like, look, my work here is done. Well, now you're rooting for extra innings. I want these guys to have something to do tonight. Come on now. 0-2. I think a called third strike might be a lot of fun for Chad Fairchild. And it might just blow the roof off out there in right center. Give him something, Robbie. Here it comes. It's upstairs. And they started singing "Happy Birthday, Trout." Hammers that left field. Oh boy, that thing was absolutely crushed. A 2-run homer for Trout. No real sense for the room. 18th home run of the year makes it 11-0. Bro, have some feel. Not cool.
Well, I call Osuna the old school leadoff hitter. This was old school Mike Trout. That ball was blasted 438 feet.
Easy, right? Because that landed on the other side of the bullpen. Yeah. I thought we had one off the wall, that bullpen, that was 438. Now it was hit a little more to the center field portion. That's a blast right there. Here's a fly ball out to right field. That's down the line. Foul. Strike 1. So Trout on his first day back off the injured list. And yeah.
Boy.
Getting up a little closer to Reggie Jackson still. Tied with Harmon Killebrew. Wow. 0-2 the count. Well, the Halos today, 9 for 19 with runners on base. You know, you could argue
They are breaking their losing streak.
they're going to break their losing streak tonight, but this is why they're having a tough year. 0-2. That's pulled down to third base line. Long throw for Duran. This is what you'd call really, really poor run allocation. They didn't need 11 runs. They're wasting them here tonight. 11-0 Angels.
Well, the series concludes tomorrow. The first pitch is at 7:05. Get your tickets at Rangers.com. Rangers need a pretty big comeback here to get a sweep, or tomorrow will be the deciding game in the series.
Yeah. Looking ever more like tomorrow will be the deciding game of the series.
All right, I thought you were the optimistic one.
Jose Fermin is on here. Let's see if he brought 11 runs with him to the mound as he pumps that one right in there for a strike. Higashioka pinch hitting for Peterson.
Earlier in the game, you asked me about my debut, Dave.
Yeah.
And if the Rangers were to score 12 in this inning, it would not be the greatest comeback in Major League history, because I was able to get my team down by 12.
Yeah.
And Cleveland came back and won that game. I got us down by 12 in a hurry.
That was just an early showing of how much your teammates appreciate you. 2-2.
They always said, and they're like, you do work fast. I was like, that is right. It is 12-0 in a hurry.
And don't worry about it, Mike. We'll pick you up.
Yeah. I did get
Big leagues.
did get congratulated after that game. And I'm like, I'm never going to get congratulated for a game like this ever again.
You get congratulated?
Oh, they're like, you did great. It was 4-0 when I came in with the bases loaded. I did pitch 6 innings in relief. But it was 12-0, then 14-2, and then 14-14 after 9 innings, and won it in extras.
Historic. Higgy pounds one deep to left. It's got a shot. It's gone. A pinch hit home run. That'll make you want to take your shirt off. Rangers with pinch hit home runs in back-to-back nights.
That's reading the room. Fastball in, thigh high. And Higgy puts the Rangers on the board. Nobody out.
That's right. We're having fun yet, boys.
That's enjoying baseball.
More than one black guy administered out there. Here's the 1-0 pitch, and that's down low. 2-0. That is just short of a mosh pit.
I do think Higgy now will go in and Shohei Ohtani this game.
Home run and a scoreless inning in the same game. That could, yeah, that puts you in pretty rare company. Josh Smith waiting on a 2-1, and that'll even the count. So Jose Fermin allows the first Rangers run of the night. They've had just 3 hits. That's fouled off. And that one right at the top of the zone. Smith knew it. He strikes out looking. So 1 away. Well, we got the attendance figure, 23,288 on this Wednesday night. Wrap up the series tomorrow night. Oh, yeah. The guy's getting a little emotional out there, too. what? Like, for a group that really has just come together tonight, and it looks like pretty much from all over the map. That one deep and foul off to the left side.
He hit it where the Tarps off movement was last night.
Where we had a lot of the fun yesterday. But those guys, you know, so many of them never met, don't know a whole lot about one another. They've coordinated all sorts of stuff out there. What a testament to humanity, this group. The power of community. These guys have just come together and they knew what to do. You got old guys, young guys. I mean, it's amazing. 2-2 now on Jake Berger.
But you know what those guys are? All confident guys.
Yeah. Well, they feel great.
It's interesting wearing a Yankees hat.
Fascinating. Here's a foul over the right side. That's just it, though. He may have no rooting interest at all, but he's like, yeah, but we can take off our shirts. And this guy's like, well, ice cream. Gum, maybe. Oh, that was about to get really good. Berger strikes out. Oh, man. Now we're going to learn about the immune system. Oh, man. All he wanted to do was take off his shirt and scrounge. Come on, Mom, you don't get it. Dudes are going to dude. There's a strike. Oh, yeah.
There it is. That's the better way. There we go.
Don't look like you're going to finish that, are you, mister? On 2 here to Foscue. Foscue had a moment last night. A couple moments last night, in fact. Came in, hit that game-tying pinch hit home run in the 7th inning, and then drove in a run in the 5-run 8th. 0-2. He stays alive. Ground ball shortstop. Ooh. Dig over at first. They get Foscue. And the inning is over. Hey, guess what? The Rangers will not be shut out tonight. Fellas are rolling out there. Higashioka, he sent that one right into the water, over the moat. Look at that. This catch made by a fan as well. Higgy with a homer. Now let's see how he can do on the mound when we come back.
StatCast 3D powered by Google Cloud, and Joe Adell has had a ball game. In the 4th inning, it's an opposite field home run at 359 feet. In the 5th inning, 433 feet, 110.3 off the bat. And he does have the opportunity here to have 3 home runs in a game, which would match his robbing 3 home runs in a game.
Yeah. 1-1 as he can't find that Higgy slider. That Higgy slider's been tough.
I tell you what, StatCast, get some numbers on this one.
Oh,
You're going to challenge.
that would be so beat if he did.
You were watching today. This happened last night in the Milwaukee-St. Louis game.
Yeah, that is true. And Jackson Chourio was, his teammate said, I bet you won't go up there left-handed and hit. And he did. And he didn't hit it out, but he hit it about 360 feet in the air to center field. It's pretty impressive. Higgy's 2-2. Uh-oh. Oh, boy.
How did he not get out of the way?
Maybe Higgy should go fight him.
Is that a good two-strike approach there?
I'm gonna give you a little bit of information.
Got Diaz in the face too on the rebound.
What if I told you that's the 13th time that Adele's been hit this year? You
That would be
kind of understand,
I would
right?
assume that's leading the league.
Yeah, let's see if that's leading the league. Oh, there's a strike. 1-1. That slider's good. Another strike. Oh, come on.
Tough to keep.
Look at that. Did you see that? How about that? Chad Fairchild was like, come on, man. We are not challenging. I'm not even granting you an ABS challenge there. That was great. I'm gonna call that a strike too. Watch this. Now watch this. Come on. No, I'm challenging. And he says, come on. Nope. You're not doing that. And that's lined into left. A base hit. Adele chugging hard into third. They'll stop him.
So far with Higgy pitching, the Angels have not gotten out of the way of a 43-mile-an-hour pitch and tried to challenge, which I think it was a strike.
Yeah, no, that's the craziest part. I think it was too. So double.
What's going to happen
Good
here?
one.
Are they going to squeeze bunt?
Leading 11-1. And Peraza watches up high. I think we should challenge that one. Fly ball, right field. And the catch made by Osuna. It's good enough to get a run home. Sac fly makes it 12-1. So Adele, after being hit by a pitch, now tied for third in the American League.
Okay.
Not able to score on the play, and this one's fouled away by Siri.
I'm interested in, you just looked it up, who's leading the league and how many times have they been hit?
Keep asking questions. You're about going to lead the league. No, it's fine. I like your questions. Another run. 13-1. White Sox. Sam Adeniji has been hit 17 times.
How about that? And he wasn't in the big leagues until
That's a good point.
like late April, maybe, is when he got called up or something, because he was the shortstop for Italy.
Ground ball, shortstop. That could be two. Oh my goodness. They got it. And the inning is over. Oh, Hoppy sprinting, trying to beat that one out. But the inning is done. Yankee allows a couple more. It's 13-1. Let's see what happens here in the bottom of the ninth. Mike, it's our Baylor Sky and White Health game diagnosis. And today, the real game, if you had any game at all, you were out there in center field. Oh yeah, doing a little bit of that Norwegian rowing. Tarps off today. Captain riled him up. Having a lot of fun out there tonight. Thank goodness, and thank all of you out there. They were so much fun tonight. They'll bring a little energy to an otherwise rough evening here at the ballpark. 13-1 Angels. Oof.
So I know that Topps makes baseball cards of mascots. Not many, like one a year.
Okay.
That should be Captain's baseball card.
Yeah. Maybe his finest moment.
Probably.
0-2 as Duran leads it off. Rangers need everybody in the lineup to get on base.
multiple times.
Multiple times.
He has set it up to tie the record.
Oh,
As I told you during the break, we did come back from 12. It wasn't all in the 9th inning.
yeah. Well, Ferris is a strikeout on 3 pitches, so he still has a shot at an immaculate inning. And here's Evan Carter. And he swings through strike 1, 4 pitches, 4 strikes. Now, is there anything to be made, Mike, of this notion? We talk about it from time to time, that sometimes you have a game like this, it's such a laugher. You know, the old, well, let's just put it in the rearview mirror, move on to tomorrow. This is not one where you sit around in your locker after the game licking your wounds. You know what I mean? You shower up, you head out, and you just look ahead to tomorrow. You don't really. This one could hardly even bring you down. It's just so goofy sometimes.
I'm with you. Now I just saw Nimmo on the bench there, but sometimes in the middle of the season when these happen and you take out a couple of guys, they're already showered and gone. Nimmo cheering on his teammates, but yeah, there's not much. Now obviously Gore's going to have a tough time sleeping tonight.
Yeah.
That's just the way it is. When you don't have a good game as a pitcher, you only get to do this one every 5 games. It's more of a football schedule for you than the rest of the guys. Yes, you're traveling, you're getting ready, but when you have one that you prepare for and you just don't pitch well at all, it's tough to sleep after those.
And as you pointed out too, it's his last start of the first half. You got the All-Star break. Will be in Atlanta next time that he's ready to pitch again. As Osuna takes a strike. Ferris just in here filling the strike zone, as one should do in a game like this. 0-2 on Osuna. The Rangers are down to their final strike.
If this is a close pitch, would he allow an ABS challenge?
No, he would not. Foul ball. Osuna keeps the Rangers' hopes alive.
There we go.
Yeah, you could say they lost.
Yes.
Or maybe they just ran out of time, Mike. The 0-2, little comebacker. Ferris, kind of a ball hog this inning. Throws out Osuna. And this one is over. 13-1. It's a laugher for somebody. Not real funny for the Rangers, but even the series at a game apiece. Rubber game tomorrow. Let's go ahead and take a break. We'll wrap it up for you here in a moment. Rangers baseball on RSN is brought to you by Choctaw Casinos and Resorts, the official casino and resort of the Texas Rangers. By Yellowwood brand pressure treated pine. If it doesn't have this yellow tag, you don't want it. By TXU Energy, energy for everything. And by your North Texas Honda dealers. Yeah, Globe Life Field tonight was a scene of something else. 13-1. Angels take this one, and so we'll just go ahead and look forward to tomorrow. Put our shirts back on and see if we'll take our luck with Nathan Eovaldi. Whataburger probables tomorrow. Eovaldi making the start. It'll be his final start in the first half. Reed Detmers, it's not a series against the Angels unless the Rangers get to face Reed Detmers. Very similar numbers. He's had a little more trouble with the walk this year than has Eovaldi, but fairly even-looking matchup on paper. 7 o'clock game tomorrow with our coverage beginning at 6:30. The final game in the series. Rangers hoping for a series win. Tonight's broadcast presented by Rangers Sports Network. For Laura Stickles and Mike Bassick, I'm Dave Raymond. Thank you for being with us. Stay right here. Rangers game day coming up next. Once again, the final score was 13-1.
Yeah, it was just one of those nights, huh? The Rangers and the Angels. And the Angels took control early, added on a lot in the middle, and then tacked on late. 13-1 the finals. The Angels take the second game of this 3-game series from Globe Life Field. Unfortunately, the Rangers maybe needed Pablo Sanchez and Pete Wheeler and Keisha Phillips and some of the Backyard Baseball stars in their lineup tonight on Backyard Baseball theme night, but it was Joe Adell